Once again, welcome students. I am your bio teacher Vikas sir from Eklavya Educational Complex. Dear students, I hope that you all are fine and safe at home. Students, in previous classes, we studied up to photosynthetic pigments, their roles and their different types. In today's class, we are going to study events occurs during photosynthesis. Events occurs during photosynthesis. What are the different events that occurs during photosynthesis? So there are mainly three events that occurs during photosynthesis. So there are mainly three events that occurs during photosynthesis. First one it is absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. Absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. Absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. Second is conversion of solar energy into chemical energy. This solar energy get converted into chemical energy. This is the second point. And third point is reduction of CO2 into glucose. Third point is reduction of CO2 into glucose. First point is solar energy is absorbed by chlorophyll. First point is solar energy is absorbed by chlorophyll. Second point is uh, conversion of light energy into chemical energy, and this is the third point. This is the third point in which carbon dioxide is reduced into glucose. Carbon dioxide is reduced into glucose, and this reduction mainly takes place in dark reaction. Next we study this dark reaction also, but here there are mainly three events that occurs during photosynthesis. First one, absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll. Second, light energy is converted into chemical energy, or light energy is harvested as chemical energy, or we can also say solar energy is harvested as chemical energy. Third point is reduction of CO2 into glucose. Now, the study of photosynthesis demonstrated the existence of two phases. The study of photosynthesis demonstrated the existence of two phases, and these two phases are first one these two phases are first one, light phases, and second one is dark phase, first one is light phase and second one is dark phase. First one is light phase. So the process of photosynthesis demonstrated the existence of two phases. First one, light phases, and second one, dark phases. Now one by one we have to study both light phases as well as dark phases. Light phases is also known as Hill reaction, or it is also known as photochemical reaction. So here one question arises, not one, two question arises that why light reaction is known as Hill reaction first. It is known as Hill reaction because first time it was studied by Robert Hills. First time it was studied by Robert Hills. So this light reaction is known as also Hills reaction. Hills reaction. Clear? Now why this light reaction is known as photochemical reaction? Because this reaction, this light phase requires sunlight. This light phase requires sunlight. That's why it is also known as photo this one also known as photochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction. Now this reaction, this light phase takes places in the chloroplast, in the chloroplast, in the chloroplast. Where in chloroplast? In thylakoid or granum. In thylakoid or granum. Now light phase included two steps. Light phase included two steps. First one, absorption of light energy by chlorophyll, and second, conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Now light phase includes two steps. Light phase includes two steps. First one, absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll, and second one, conversion of light energy. First point is first step is absorption of sunlight by chlorophyll, and second point is conversion of light energy into chemical energy. Conversion of light energy into chemical energy. So first point is absorption of light energy by chlorophyll. Here light is absorbed by chlorophyll in the form of photon. In the form of photon. Photon means a small packet of light. A small packet of light. A small packet of light. So visible sunlight is absorbed in the form of photon by chlorophyll, and this visible sunlight, this visible light wavelength up to wavelength ranges between 6 ranges photosynthetically active radiation per. Now this per ranges up to 680 nanometer to 700 nanometer of wavelength. That means between 680 nanometer to 700 nanometer wavelength of visible light, which is known as PAR, is absorbed by chlorophyll. Is absorbed by chlorophyll in the form of photon. In the form of photon. Second step is conversion of solar energy. conversion of solar energy. So the energy absorbed by chlorophyll is responsible for carry out three functions. The energy absorbed by chlorophyll is responsible for carried out three functions. First one, photolysis of water. First one, photolysis of water. Second, formation of ATP. Second point is formation of ATP, and third one is reduction of NADP. Reduction of NADP. Reduction of NADP. These three points are included in this second point, that is conversion of solar energy into chemical energy. So the energy absorbed by chlorophyll is responsible for carried out three functions. First one, photolysis of water. Second, it is formation of ATP, and third it is reduction of NADP. Reduction of NADP.